Here's a bike ride I took, what's it been? Maybe last week. and I wanted to follow, well, anyway, I'll give you an idea. This is Gold Canyon. Over here is Apache Junction. You go over here is Gilbert down here, and Mesa over there, and Phoenix if you go farther west. And I start from my backyard. This is Peralta Road right here. I started from my backyard and wanted to follow Rich's, part of Rich's bike ride. This is Rich Anderson's, the one in red is Rich Anderson's, the one in this bluish stuff is green is mine. That was about mine was about 8 miles, and it went through a lot of Gold Canyon, whereas his was all mountain biking. And I was thinking of going up to Jody DT Trail here, and as Rich explained in his YouTube video, and this is other places he went, 20 miles versus my 8, and I just came down this way. It was getting hot right here, and so I decided I better not go too bad. I didn't have a lot of water. I didn't go too far, so I didn't have a lot of water, and I wanted to make sure it was okay. Anyway, that gives you an idea. I'd like to go up here next time, and I think I'll do that the next time I do it when it's a little bit cooler. And to go either earlier or later. But anyway, that gives you an idea. Let me point out a couple of points. This is the gate. This is the gated community here. And this will bring some clouds in here, but it'll give you the idea of the. This is Peralta here, and you can get through here, up to here, and then go up. This is a Breathless right here. This is Sleepy Hollow, and you can go up Breathless and then go up to. Now sometimes you can. I've gone this way, and I've actually gone through. I think it was one of these things. You can. Oh yeah, it's right here. You go here, and you can go. Oops. You go here, and you can go up here, and then come up here. So it avoids a little bit of the traffic. But this is all sidewalk here, so it's not too bad. It's a really wide sidewalk, and for a bike, it's not. The sidewalk stops up here, and this is a little iffy. Let me show you that real quick here. I'll turn this off. And you know, you'll see in the video it's a little iffy. And then there's a wash here. Now you can go up here, but there's a gate here, and it prevents you from going through. But you can go through the wash, and there's some old ruins here. If you look at that, it's kind of cool. Some old ruins there that I don't know if they're Indian ruins or old ranch ruins, but it's interesting. And then there's the gate over here, and not much else interesting. You'll see it in the video. I met another biker as I turned down here. I met another biker going the opposite direction. He didn't even have any water. I was surprised because it was like in the 80s, 90s when I started. It probably got up to 100, so I'm not sure. But anyway, I came down this way and then came down a little bit different than Rich did, Rich Anderson, and went down here and went back to where I started. It was a nice trip. It'd sure be nice if we had a gate, not a gate, but a real trail along the side here for bikes, because it was kind of dangerous. There was only, because it was warm and it was later in the afternoon. It was about 11 o'clock when I come through here. And there wasn't a lot of dust in there because they have fixed up the road some, but it wasn't real safe. So anyway, that's what I did. It was a lot of fun, and let's look at the video of it. This is some Peralta trails where I usually start my hikes and bike rides. Okay, I'm going to speed it up a bunch here, about 8 times the normal speed. And it goes up here to Peralta Road, and I go through the gate right about here. Then we go at 8 times on the sidewalk, which probably wasn't smart. and get up to where we see the views of the Supes, which is really good. You can see Flatiron, you can see Flatiron, you can see the 5057 peak. Anyway, it was nice and I enjoyed doing that. Here we're going up into Peralta Canyon. This is the Peralta Canyon subdivision. And then we head up here. And again, such gorgeous views. I love the Supes. And there's Flatiron right there. And then there's 5057. So, yep, it's gorgeous. There was a hawk out right about there. And then let's speed it up some. Okay, now we get up to about right here to Sleepy Hollow, and then we take the first turn up here, and go up here a ways, and it was a nice, then turn here and go up. We're headed up to Kings Ranch Road. I didn't see very much traffic. It was about 90 degrees out. It was kind of warm when I started. I started what time? About 9 o'clock or so, 9:30. It didn't finish for about an hour and a half, so I finished about, what, 11. Okay, I'm slowing it down here to show you as I get up to the Kings Ranch Road. This is Kings Ranch Road. In front of us you can see that's Dinosaur Mountain, and then you can see in the background there that's 5057 and Flatiron. It's a really beautiful area. I really like living here, and it's nice for hiking and biking. It's a ways away from town though. That makes it not too exciting sometimes when you have to go into town or you got to go shopping or something. But anyway, I take off here and go crazy for a while here. Okay, here we are going up Kings Ranch Road on a sidewalk. It's a really good sized sidewalk, and I saw a couple of walkers there, and I was able to get off and they were able to move to the side. Then here, sometimes I go up to the left there, but this time I was going up to the wash here. And it's a rather interesting. There's a couple places here that you can't get to where I wanted to go unless you throw your bike over a gate, and I didn't want to do that. It is private land, but the wash is there, and I just went down the wash. Now, here I'm going down the wash, and there is a gate to state land in back there. And there might be other ways to get there, but I didn't see a real nice trail to get there. And I've done this a couple times before, and I found the wash is the best way. There is a road there, and it's got a gate though, and I didn't want to go through there. So I went down here, and it's kind of interesting. I've actually looked in those tubes there and seen a couple of critters from time to time, and even one time a homeless camp. Didn't see the homeless person, but definitely looked like somebody had been sleeping there. But you don't want to do that if the rain has been really big recently. So then I went up here. There was a lot of prints there. Most of them are horses, I think, that people have gone through here. There was another bike trail I saw there, and it was interesting. But then you go off to the left there and get up to the gate, and we'll speed it up here real quick, see what you think. Okay, now I'm headed up here a little bit. I'm still walking, but I've sped it up 8 times here and get up to where I can get on my bike again and get up here and go. He says, I think I'm still walking here. Yeah. But then you get up here and it's pretty decent. Now there's old ruins over here, which I found kind of interesting. I'm not sure, I think it was an old Indian, Apache Indian, or a farm or something, but a bunch of ruins. You'll see it here in a little bit. Get up here and it's going pretty good. And then I stopped here, got off the bike and went over and took a look at this. It is kind of interesting. There was, looks like, and I'll show it in the other video, I think, of the location and where it is. But it was intriguing. I saw it labeled at one time, and it looks like it had signs in it at one time, but they were quite old. You can see they've fallen down there. And there's a wall that goes around, well constructed, but I think it was might have been a ranch or something at some point in time. Somebody labeled it one time, but I can't remember what it was. But it's off of Kings Ranch Road, not too far. And then I went back to the bike. I just wanted to look and see what I saw there, and it was intriguing. But anyway, that gives you an idea of that. And we'll speed it up here pretty quick, I think. I'm walking back to the bike, looking at my phone and taking my time. It was a nice day, although it started to get warm. It got up into the 90s. In fact, I think I made up to 100 by the time I was done. I finished about, it was about 11 o'clock, so maybe it wasn't 100 then. But here I'm back on my bike and then speed up. Now, I was surprised at how far. I remember I've been up here before, but I was surprised at how far you had to go to get up to the gate. Thinking, man, did I go through the gate or did they break the gate down or something? But no, you go up here, and it was interesting. Sometimes you have to go do it a couple times. As you can see, there's a lot of vegetation growth. It's going to be a fire hazard this summer, that's for sure. And anyway, that gives you an idea. I'm up to the gate right about here, I think. And as you see, I go through the gate here, have to open it up. There's no lock on it or anything. But they put big rocks in there, so, you know, even a heavy bike, motorized bike, I don't think you can get through there. Here I'm in state land, state land trust. State trust land, I should say. I get it mixed up there. My dyslexia is getting the best of me. But anyway, it was a nice bike ride up here. I have to keep looking at. I wanted to follow Rich's, at least some of his way that he got up here. It started getting warm though, and I was running out of water, and I thought, nah, it might not be best to go. He went 20 miles. This was only 8 miles. So there was a big difference. And I'll show that in the other video. Well, I've probably already shown it. I'm going to include that in this video as well. So anyway, hope you enjoy this. And I get up here in a ways and talk to another biker.
Nice day, huh? Whew.
Warm, huh?
Yeah. Oh, you got any water?
I don't.
Oh man, I got some. If you want some, I'm headed back
No,
home.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just doing a quick loop and then back. So.
Okay. Well,
Good day, though.
One. Yeah. See
Have
you
fun.
around. All right. Oh, by the way, you're on film.
My battery ran out, so I had to change it right here. Next time I'll have to make sure the tilt on the camera isn't so low so you're not just looking at the road. But it gives you an idea of where I went. Here I get on Peralta Road. There wasn't very much traffic. I think I saw one or two cars. I went one, maybe, and one coming the other direction, but there wasn't much at all. Again, this is what time? About 11 o'clock. So it was pretty sparse, and it was warm out, but enjoyable. I've been told that the county is going to pave this road. They have made it a lot better than it used to be. It used to be just a regular old dirt road, but they've put other things on it to make it better. I sure wish they would put bike trails in there. It's kind of crazy to have this and have bikers on there. Anyway, okay, and I'm back where I started almost.